Welcome to this Community Monday meetup for the Europe region. And no matter where you are in the world, we do these meetups for all sorts of regions, and in the future we'll have even more regions. And they are all hosted at a different time. So for each person personally, there can be different times that are actually more suitable and so on. So you can always just join the meetup that's like best for you personally. Today there's some holiday in America, it's President's Day or something, but I don't think anyone here is from America, so we don't have to care about that. One of these main pieces of news right now is this Discord that's been on the table for a few weeks now. If you haven't yet joined and really activated yourself there, please do. We are doing our best to replace the community Slack with this Discord, because Discord is currently more popular within this sort of tech nerdy people spaces. And it has a lot of features that the Slack actually doesn't have, like it keeps track of actual history and it's more easily customizable for different domains, unlike Slack. It's been out for some time now, and when trying to build even more engagement there. Another important thing right now is that Topcoder going forward will be able to offer actual health benefits to its members, which is something truly unique, because absolutely no other freelance platform offers these kinds of options for their members. So it's a really great time to be a Topcoder member because of this unique opportunity. You will be able to receive actual health benefits working as a freelancer at Topcoder, which is often mentioned as one of the drawbacks of living a freelancer lifestyle, because you don't have the traditional benefits of a traditional full-time job. And now Topcoder will be able to offer this. There's a forum thread where you can find out more information and ask any questions. And additionally, there will be an actual webinar on this topic. And you can register through the link that I just put in the chat. Then the next Topcoder Nation show will be an AMA session, or an Ask Me Anything session, with a true veteran designer at Topcoder, Yoki. It will be hosted by Maestro, who is the main guy behind this Topcoder Nation things and always hosts really great AMAs. Definitely something to check out if at all possible within your personal schedule. You can register through the link that I just put in there. Additionally, coming this Friday will be the next Hangout Friday at Topcoder. And what these Hangout Fridays are, they are literally a Friday hangout sessions for meeting with your fellow community members and chatting and having fun and playing games and even winning some prizes and so on. They're a lot of fun, so don't drop any other plans for your Friday, but rather join there, because it's gonna be fun. Then there's a few top gigs for me to promote this week. These gigs are, I have difficulty clicking on things. Here we go. These gigs are freelance job opportunities for a set duration of time, and you will receive an agreed upon compensation for that time for your freelance work for this particular client on this particular project for that particular time. So if you have skills in, say, Microsoft technologies and some front end, and there is a .NET architect role. It is for any location for India time, which is early hours Europe time. It requires senior level knowledge, but if you have strong .NET background, it's definitely something to check out. Additionally, we're looking for a Salesforce technical architect for the duration of 20 weeks. It's for any location and working America hours, which is evening hours for Europe. And I know many people prefer working these America hours from Europe. So the main skill is actual Salesforce. And additionally, it's a good if you have some Azure DevOps experience, or MuleSoft. And MuleSoft is a current partnership project going at Topcoder, and we are offering MuleSoft training for Topcoder members. So even if you don't necessarily have the full qualifications for this particular gig, but are interested in doing work like this, you can check out the MuleSoft training. There is a skill builder in the challenges listing currently available. Then there's a shorter duration part-time front-end developer gig for React.js. And I know React.js is a popular skill set among Topcoder community. And this is a shorter gig, working India hours and working part-time. So you don't have to plan your whole, let's say your whole year around it, but rather it's just 1.5 months. And you get a good compensation for your work during that time. So maybe you're newer to the gigs and you haven't tried a gig yet. And something like this might be a really good gig for that. And for the data scientists, there is a data modeler gig. It's a full-time 2-month gig lasting for 8 weeks, working in America hours. You will require these skill sets. So cloud, Python, and databases. And you will work on data modeling for this particular client. And there's a VRM developer gig for 12 weeks. It's again a rather short gig for just 3 months. It's a full-time gig. And these are, let's say, between India or Europe hours, I guess. So if you have any experience in these particular technologies, I'm personally, even though I'm a developer, I'm not familiar with this particular VRM technology. But if it rings a bell, if you have this kind of background, it does seem like a solid gig. Then there's a, let's say, rather modern developer gig. So a cloud engineer. You will be working in microservices architectures in a Kubernetes environment, doing DevOps. And there are many different systems written in many different languages that you will need to be able to work with. Then there's a Ruby developer gig for good compensation for the longer duration of 26 weeks at Central European hours, actually. I don't think we've had too many Ruby gigs, so it's nice that there is this kind of gig. You will need 3 years of experience in Ruby and Ruby on Rails. And you will be working in microservices architectures in Kubernetes with this particular gig as well. And last but not least, there is a MuleSoft Architect gig. Like I mentioned before, MuleSoft is a current thing that we're doing at Topcoder. We are offering free training programs to our Topcoder members through the Skill Builder Challenge that is currently launched, and giving people the ability to complete a MuleSoft certification, actually. So this particular gig for MuleSoft Architect lasts for 20 weeks. It's European hours. And you will need the kind of MuleSoft certification that we offer at Topcoder. I have personally already actually signed for the MuleSoft training because I think it does sound interesting and really valuable. And these are the main calendar notes for this, let's say, next coming month. So there's the AMA, there's the Hangout session. Then there's the next RDM match that I'm personally involved in, sort of managing and organizing. Rapid development matches are really interesting, super fast-paced development matches. So they are somehow in between the traditional algorithm matches, which are super fast-paced and focus on algorithm skills, and then the traditional development matches, which are longer term and focus on development skills. So they are literally rapid development matches. Really hope to see a lot of participation in this contest. Then on March 8th, on the International Women's Day, there's the Freelancer Fair. And yeah, during this event, our freelance work gig team will be organizing all sorts of really interesting talks about all of the possible opportunities for freelancers at Topcoder. The SRMA 25, which is the traditional algorithm match that Topcoder offers, will be held on March 9th. On March 10th, there's the Topcoder Nation Show 14 with Ravi June on a gig work lifestyle and traveling. Then the webinar that I mentioned about the health benefit opportunity for Topcoder members will be held on March 15th. And then the marathon match, which is a longer-term optimization algorithm competitive programming match, will be held on March 16th. Those are all of my slides for today. I think the material this week was very similar to last week because these are the really big main things that we are working on right now, the Discord, the health benefits, and then all of these really interesting possibilities with freelance work, and also all of the Topcoder Nation stuff that's going on. Okay. Any questions or anything you might want to say? I'm Daniela. Is anything planned for the Hangout Friday yet? Do you know anything about it?
Not really. We started this, I mean, you're part of the typing race, this competition. So we're thinking we could do that, or we could have some trivia, you know, that would also be exciting. So, and I think we've been left a bit behind with the Hangout Fridays. We wanted to do them more often, but then with TCO and everything happening, and then it was the holidays for the December. But now I want to hold them like every month. So we can definitely vary on the games, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, once a month really sounds good. I did enjoy when was the last Hangout Friday? Wasn't it in October or something, I think?
Yeah, in October.
It was together with the bug hunting, I think.
Yeah.
Or I think after the bug hunting, so something like that.
Yeah, I think that was when I started the typing club on Slack, on that meeting.
Yeah, I think it was.
I remember, yeah. So.
And is the link for the Hangout on Discord, or can we just post it here?
Yeah, there should be.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's on Discord yet, but we can post it. Then let's see. Yeah.
Hey, Chivko.
Hey, Chivko. How are you doing, Chivkos? I heard there was a really big storm in like Central Europe. Is it something that has affected your country? Because for me, oh, okay. I know it hit Britain at least during the weekend. And I had some, Fajar was actually asking me if I was okay, but I think Finland is a bit north enough, so it didn't affect Finland either. But I think in like Germany or somewhere, there was a lot of like damage being done by the storm.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Today is actually sort of stormy, but I think it's just an average storm, not any super big storm like that one.
They have a lot of storms there.
Sometimes we do. This winter we have had so much wind and snow. After this meeting, I will have to go in my yard and do snow shoveling because I can't open my front door anymore. There's so much snow, I think.
I wish I'd be there. We just had one time snowing here. Otherwise it was warmer than usual this winter. So
okay.
missing snow. I would shovel the snow for you if I would be there, all of it. Just excited to get more snow around.
Maybe I will post a gig about it.
Yeah, definitely. I'll apply for free. Just applied. But yeah.
Yeah, we had an extra. Yeah, go ahead, Robinson.
Actually, I thought it was a drill for the pilots. I never knew about a storm happening. I just saw a video about pilots trying to land some planes, and I was like, what's happening? I thought it was a pilot's drill because it would attracted like 200,000 live at the moment. Then later I just had to search what's happening in Europe, and yeah, it's sad. Yeah, I do. They experience like those storms every year, or it's just happened this year?
Yeah. Luckily, it didn't hit my country, at least. And of course, my heart goes out to the people who really had to suffer from it in those places. This year was super snowy and stormy in Finland. We had a few really warm winters before this, but now we had like a real winter, and I've been happy about it.
Yeah, where do you get, I mean, when it's winter, where do the air winds are coming in? Is it from Russia or from US, from west or east usually? Like the
Yeah.
cold air,
Yeah, I think
the
the colder stuff does come from Russia, I think.
Yeah, that's how it happens for us. Usually when it's that cold, like minus 20 degrees, it's from Russia.
Yeah.
It's coming that east part. But regularly it's from west, from UK, from Germany, that part. And it's more warmer area. So not that cold.
Yeah.
But you're closer to Russia on the north, so
Definitely.
hey, Jevko, did you got the chance to talk to Kirill in Bulgarian on Discord? I mean, I know you had some issues with getting on Discord, and then we solved it. Did you get to write him in Bulgarian? I saw your question in the weekend. I don't. So this Penna, for context, it looks like Jevko was banned for a bit from Discord because, but that was from Discord directly because he didn't respect the terms. And then Nick and I talked and we managed to bring him in back again. And we don't know what happened exactly. So we were thinking maybe he wrote something in Bulgarian and someone reported, or it was a bot who detected that he's writing in Bulgarian, you know, those characters. And because otherwise it appeared online it appeared that he's a valid member in Discord. We could see him, but he couldn't get in again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. And you were able to join in afterwards then somehow?
Yeah, I connected him. We were talking in Slack to make him work on Discord with Nick, you know, the irony. I would wait for Nick to come online. I saw your message. If you can write him personal message, I don't know. It should be fine, but I don't know if that was an automatic bot who detected that, or it was a person who reported you or something, you know. And normally it shouldn't be an issue, like even if we have members from China or Japan and they want to talk in their language and they have their own characters and stuff, they should still be able not get banned automatically. Like that's weird.
Hopefully it was just a unique case and not something that a lot of members really have to struggle with.
Oh yeah, that would be weird after we would be closing Slack to get people off Discord.
Yeah. Did you make a completely new account in the Discord? Or did you have an old account that was banned? Oh, that's really weird. So, I mean, I was thinking that if it was an old account and you had been on some other channels or something before, maybe someone was mad at you because of that, and that had somehow affected it. But if it's a completely new account, then that's pretty weird.
No, I think he created a new account to make it work. No, a second time, you know. That's there was no workaround around that first, and he just created a new one, right? Just because I think that was the final solution.
Can he try like a VPN maybe, like the guys in China? maybe to change the IP.
Yeah, maybe you can try that too, like VPN. Is that working for the guys from China? Because some were saying it's working and some were not.
I followed the conversation with Bill's Edison, and he said like that the first one got blocked, then the second one it's still live until now. So I don't know what metrics made them sort that issue, but he's using it under VPN.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, we definitely need some solution for the members in China.
Yeah, definitely. But I think they were able to make it work so far. I don't think there's been anyone like who hasn't been able to get it at all, I think, so far.
Yeah, that should be good then.
But yeah, there's definitely some things to be figured out now that we're moving on to this Discord thing. Hopefully we'll be able to get everything resolved.
Yeah, I mean, Slack is going to be like another 1 week or by the end of the month. So it's like 1 week because it's February. So
yeah, we'll see if we get a lot of support tickets after we deprecate the whole Slack then.
Yeah.
And still on the weekend there is a bonus XP. I think, is it this weekend? The one Nick Castillo gave for 8 hours XP at Discord.
I think that was last Friday, unless they're doing it again.
But he put on a notification on the announcement about that. I think it is also happening this weekend.
The upcoming one?
On Discord, go to announcements. He has posted there. I think it is going to happen for it.
Yeah, I also knew about the Friday one with the 8 hours double experience, but didn't know about the weekend.
Did you participate last Friday? I hope we don't get too much spam or anything during the event. I think last Friday there was some spam, but nothing too much at least.
Yeah, like someone has to monitor Discord all the time.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, Tifko, how is working on challenges going? Are you working on anything now? And also, if you want, feel free to come on camera. It's just the 4 of us. Okay, so it don't work. Yeah, no worries. Gotcha.
But good that you were able to join us at least, Chief, because unless there's anything else to discuss, I think we are on schedule for ending this call.
Yeah, I think nothing else.
Well, okay. Thank you all for joining. it was nice being able to have a bit of like a chit chat session in addition to my boring slides as well. Thank you all for joining, and do have a great week. And I hope you'll be able to join in all of the events that we have this week.
Sure. Thank you as well.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.